Okay, woocha. Okay, welcome back to Storyville. Here's another one for you white punks on dope. Yeah, well, let us just tell you, I ain't no punk, and yes, I used to smoke dope. So the story is in and around that sort of situation. However, I suppose it's a classic really, but it did stop us from smoking it ever again. Anyway, before I tell you the story, I just want to set the scene a little bit, because you're just leapfrogging sometimes in time, and people are like, well, where's the backstory? And I know the stories send me long that I tell, but please, bear with us. Also, people like go, oh, what you doing with the screen? What do you? Well, it's a green screen, so you can pretty much put anything at the back of us. You know what I mean? Or whatever it is. So, not to bother. I could talk generally, I suppose, with the normal background, but I just, hopefully, the enhancement of some of the buttons on the screen are making it a bit more interesting. Anyway, so just to give you a little bit of a backstory before we'll pedal off into this story, the dope scene, which was, came to us through, I suppose, being in bands back in the day, and we just got around a lot of the drugs, we wrote a song, or I wrote a song back then, called Don't Take the Shot. Paul penned the lyrics, and it's all about like, do some of the mild stuff, but don't go on the big stuff, basically, don't take the shot type of thing. So, we were pretty much anti-big drug, heroin, hence, and that type of stuff. However, not so naive to think, wouldn't do anything. However, I haven't took a class A drug in my life, and if I have, the bits I have took one mild, so I'm going to say I haven't. Never took never took LSD, never took mushrooms. I just thought, if I took them, I'm going somewhere where I ain't getting back from, so I'm like, it's fucking not happening, as much as I could have had a mountain of shit from people. Back then, it was unbelievable. I could have had fucking heroin, I could have had A's every fucking night if I wanted to. I wouldn't even have paid for them. People were saying, hey, have one. I was like, fuck that. I thought I would just end up on fucking Pluto, if there is such a fucking thing. Anyway, so I just thought, no. So me going into dope, I was very like, ooh, fucking whoa, very, very, I was aware back then, and I just thought, whoa, am I doing the right thing here? Anyway, I had a couple off a joint, and I was smoking at the time, so it wasn't too bad. So I was like, oh mate, and then I was like, fucking hell. I got the giggles, honestly, fuck me, I couldn't fucking stop laughing, and I think that just eased us into it, and then I got the fucking munchies where you just, you're just eating everything out of house and fucking home, or your mum, you're just fucking grabbing the cupboards, and instead of having a bowl of Frosty, you just have the fucking box, and it's like, come on, what are you for fucking, and then, all your fucking family wakes up the next morning like, fuck me, the rats have been in, there's no left in the cupboards, you've had fucking 20 slices of fucking jam and bread, so I've had them great times where, nothing's really a bother, it's just, you're just having a good time, you're not harming anybody, and if you're into like music, like I am, you're listening to stuff, and when you're under the influence of dope, you just, honestly, it fucking sounds like it's just got fucking magic dust sprinkled all over it, or you're watching something like a film and you're actually fucking in the fucking film, like die hard, he's like fucking Tony Potter, like, come to the fucking coast, have a good time, you're just fucking in there. So to say like I wanted a little bit more, and a little bit more was probably in that statement, and we're starting to do it quite a bit, so I was a sort of bit of a veteran. I had pretty much done all the, the pipes, the bottles, the buckets, you name it, I had done it. So I felt like, that journey was going to continue, and I seriously would say that was exactly my thoughts. Okay, so that's a little bit of the backstory where I was at. So I was smoking dope, and I was smoking it pretty regularly, and enjoying the experiences. And the heavier drugs, yeah, let someone else take them. I was quite happy for that to happen. So back in the day, a lot of, you know, went to activities and stuff, and we all were talking about going skiing, you know, doing a little holiday with the lads. And we picked a place called Grand Shea over in Scotland. We thought, we'll get up there, do a weekend skiing, you know. And everyone was saving up, and it, you know, said, oh, it'll be brilliant and all that. We'll get out on the town and different things like that when we're there. So the story begins basically on the way there. Because what happened is me and the drummer at the time, Sean Wilkinson, were in the back of a van. I didn't know it was Craigie's van or who, because I think Paddy took his car, so it couldn't have been Paddy's van. But the memory I have is we were in the back of that van, and on the way up to the caravan park, we must have smoked between about 8 joints, you know, and that's in, say, like 3.5, 4 hours or whatever it took to get there. And I mean, you got out the van like, now it was a marathon, it wasn't like a Cheech and Chong scene, you know, where you go walking, you know, we're all right, we're just a little bit high, you know. And of course, anyway, we were booked into the caravans, and we got the keys, you know, we got in, got settled. That's your bed, Bin, that's your bed, Sean, you know. We all felt really cozy, comfortable, you know. Parked the cars outside, everything's good to go, right, let's get on the piss. So, you know, that's just what lads did. So it gets down to the town, and, you know, I mean, the lads we were with, they were drinkers, you know, and me and Sean probably weren't as heavily into the drink. However, we did like a drink. So, you know, we're knocking them back like everyone else. But in between that, we would have little nicks of joints and a few off, and, you know, everything was great. It was like brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. So what happened was, when we were in and around the town, obviously we were having a bit daft crack meeting different people, we came across this bloke, basically a weird looking fucker, right? But I mean, basically he had like quite a sort of way with him, you know. He was a funny, you know, and he was going on, and we pretty much called him Cat Weasel. Now if you look up Cat Weasel, you'll see why I mean. Fucking strange, man. I mean, this guy was fucking a Fruit Loop, you know, but at the same time, we had some good crack, you know, and we're pissing ourselves laughing. I mean, at this point, me and Sean, I mean, Christ, we've got, I mean, you know, we were loading these joints pretty fucking, you know, potent, I would say. And I'm not underestimating this. I reckon we had, at that point, by the time we went back to the caravans on that night, we would have had at least 8 joints each, and probably 4 pints minimum. So, you know, most people be smashed out the smithereens, and, you know, gone with the wind. And pretty much we strolled back the caravan, happy as Larry, happy as pigs in poop. Boom, back the caravan, sleep, boom, we're gone to bed, near bother. So that's the sort of level, you know, where we're at. So, you know, why worry, eh? Okay, so anyway, the morning came, and, you know, we set off in the cars to Glen Shea, the bottom of the mountain. Gets to the bottom of the mountain, realised there wasn't a massive amount of snow, but there was enough at the top, we're told, so if it got up, you know, you'd be able to ski down at least halfway down and get some good skiing in. So anyway, we gets at the top of the mountain eventually, pissing myself laughing at Sean, by the way, because Sean had never skied before, and fuck me, we got it right up onto the top. How we fucking got him up there to this day, I do not know, but fucking the poor fucker, he just had to learn as he went. He was fucking falling out. But when I went away in my first run, oh man, I don't want to get onto the skiing side too much, because that's not what the story's about. But honestly, fucking skiing, I mean, it's just the feeling of when you're on the piste, it's just unfucking believable. Anyway, the sun was actually out on the top. It was just beautiful, you know. You couldn't ask for better, other than the fact the snow wasn't right down to the bottom of the road. But it didn't matter, because the runs were still mega, so we were still like totally enjoying it. Anyway, we get we had a really good day, and we stopped off, had some beer down the bottom, and then everyone's going, look, we're going to wrap it up. Yeah, we'll wrap it up, and pretty much got back to the caravans for about early tea time, you know, so about just after 5, say. Now again, a little bit off the story track, but I used to do what was known as the Binnie hour. Binnie being my second name, the hour being when I got my head down, took myself off this planet for an hour. So when I came back, I was like, come on, let's do this, you know. And I just, it was like, you know, mobile phone now, if you stick it in, it's on red, stick it in, goes green. It's like, come on, you've got a full charge. Things are going to happen when you've got green. When you got red, you ain't getting too far. So I used to need to put my head down, have that hour, and then I was like, fucking come on. Yeah, I could take on the world at that point. So I gets back from skiing. I thought, I'm fucking knackered, you know. Brilliant day, absolutely brilliant day. So everyone's buzzing, you know. So I thinks, right, fuck it, get your head down, do your hour. So I said to the lads, I'm just gonna get my head down. We're like, oh fucking away, man, we're going out. And I was like, look, just fucking leave me on. I need to know I'll be fine. So he jumps into the fucking pit. Has me hour, gets up like clockwork, by the way. It was literally 60 minutes on the fucking dot. So gets up, and like, you know, a few of them had dispersed by that point. They were way out. I thought the fucking beer monsters, what they are. I couldn't believe it. I was like thinking, fuck's sake. So anyway, next protocol, shower. Jumps in the shower, washes up, comes out, you know, get myself ready. Had hair at that point, so did me fucking hair, get myself sorted like fucking John Travolta. Anyway, fucking getting ready to go out to have a night on the town Saturday, you know. That was the big night, wasn't it, Saturday night? So I'm thinking, fucking hell, you know, I'm feeling fantastic at this point. So then I turns around and goes, oh, I'm going to knock a joint up, you know, as one does. So I'm looking around, and the cigarette papers at the time I used to knock the joints up with what called skins. So I'm looking for the skins, and I'm like, where the fuck's the skins? Where's Sean put the fucking skins? So I'm looking all over the caravan. He's away gone, isn't he, down in the town? I'm thinking, for fuck's sake. There was a few in our caravan, I can't remember, maybe Dave Marshall, maybe a couple others, and I was going like, where's the fucking skins? Can you see where he put them at? He must have took them with him, don't you? I was like, for fuck's sake, man, you're fucking used to this cunt. But I thought, oh, the other caravan, I thought, I'll see who's in there. So I cans out the other car and knocks on the door. Craigie comes to the door. I'm like, Craigie, I says, you got any skins in there? He went, no. I was like, I fucking didn't believe this. I went, Sean's fucking took the skins. I can't knock a joint on. Now, to be honest with you, to be honest with everyone, I used to like a little bit of a joint before I went out, just to get us going. And I used to have a beer, and I didn't, like I said, didn't drink a lot. I used to talk. So, you know, I just wanted to chill, you know, and enjoy. Anyway, Craigie then turned round and went, well, what are you going to do? And I was like, oh, I fucking need something for it. I can't believe he's took the skins. He went, why don't you have some hot knives? Now, honestly, I'll tell you now for now, right? In all my time, and at this point, I'd probably been smoking dope pretty regularly, I would say, for 3 years. You know, and I'm not understating that, you know, every weekend would have some, or odd nights would have some. So, and in all that time, and I've had some proper heavy parties as well, where, you know, I've been at it for hours on end at someone's house, and it's just been mental, you know, listening to music, you know, fucking 5 in the morning, Christ knows what else is going on. But reality based is, no one ever mentioned hot knives. So I'm thinking, right? So I says, what's that crack? You put the dough on it, yeah, just heat the knives, put the dough on the end, you know, you inhale the smoke. And I thought, fucking champion, that'll do me. So Craigie sets the fucking hot knives up, and I'm like, okay, takes a fucking smoke, and I'm like, so if you can imagine at this point, right, I'm fresh as a daisy. I mean, I've had me Binnie hour, so I'm on full green, and I'm washed up, so I'm green and I'm clean, and I'm ready for any scene, trust this. So I'm like, okay, and then I take these hot knives. Fucking holy shit, man. I mean, you know, I've had some experiences on the dope, you know, where I've been maybe close there, I've had maybe just a bit more than I should have done. But yeah, fuck, man, I just went somewhere, I was like, whoa, I just fucking, you know, it happened pretty instantly as well. And Craigie, the bastard, he fucking knew. Because he's going, you alright there, Duncan? And I was like, fucking alright, are you for fucking real? I didn't say that to him because I thought, you never let on your gun off on one, because people get on it, don't they? But I says, I'm just gonna go now, I'll grab me fucking coat, we're going down now. And he went, aye, I'm ready. So I pisses over to my caravan, I think it was two of the lads, and I was like, how are lads, we've got to go down to the fucking town now. So it was about 6 of us when we set off on the walk, and the walk down to the pub, the first pub, I would say is no more than 5-7 minutes at the most. We're walking down to the pub. Fuck me, my legs were like jelly, and I mean fucking wobbling, and then Craigie was keep coming up and going, devil's got you, and I was like, whoa, he knew he was pushing just enough, having a bit of fun. I get that now, but looking back, it wasn't funny at all, because I was like, whoa man, Craigie man, fuck off with you, in my mind. But I didn't sort of say it out to him, because I didn't want to let him know it was affecting us. But I felt literally fucking like I was like fucking blob of fucking jelly. I mean, if some fucking ice cream had turned up, some fucker would have had us, Anyway, so I'm fucking on the way down there, and I'm like, could talk about walking on the fucking moon, like, dun, dun, dun. I was just fucking gone, man. And I'd been, in some serious fucking dope situations, and I was fucked. I was absolutely fucked. Anyway, I'm getting round to the pub, and Craigie's still going, devil's got you. You alright, Duncan? Are you feeling alright? And I was like, yeah, fucking, he's doing the Scottish accent. Me fucking mind was, where you see that fucking distort on the telly, and you just can't fucking, you can't think clearly. But I was turning up. By the time I got out to the pub, my whole body was just in a situation where it had never been before. And one of the reasons I didn't take Class A was because, control, wanting to be in control. And I just always felt in the dope I was okay, I was in control, stop and start it, moderation, same with the drink. I was never one of these people who was over the toilet for 20 fucking hours, or, couldn't talk, or was bumming and everything, or falling over. I've had a couple of them, which I'll explain later, but you're talking like, could count on one hand, where most of the lads are here like that every night with a fucking drink. But I wasn't. So I knew my limits, and I fucking felt I was going paranoid to the point where things were just like, it was like I was on fucking mushrooms, because people telling you now, like, it's a bit like, when people on LSD, they're telling you what they're experiencing, and I'm like, fucking no fucking way, But I was having like that, almost like looking and thinking, did I see that there? And like people are saying, oh, I seen a 10-foot fucking Yorkshire pudding, chasing us with a fucking fork. And I'm like, what the fuck, 10-foot Yorkshire fucking pudding. I mean, like, fucking no fucking way. Anyone would shit up on some. It wasn't to that degree, but I just felt like everyone was looking at us and everything. Everything was amplified by about fucking 40, fucking 100 fucking decibels, So I walks in this pub, and I shit you not. I mean, it was heaving, buzzing, bumping, exactly what you want, really. But as I was walking through, I could feel myself. I couldn't keep me balance straight. I was thinking, fucking hell, don't you gonna fall over here? So I thought, toilet, get to the fucking toilet. And seriously, from that walk from there to the toilet, I just thought, my dope days are fucking over, I can't do this anymore. Which was weird, because I've been fucking doing it like it was going out of fashion. So I'm in the bog, my fucking hands is against the bog, I'm freaking the fuck out, I'm thinking, what the fuck have I done? Why did I take the fucking knives? I felt amazing, I've spoiled the fucking need, what am I going to do? And I was getting a bit concerned, because I'd never been there before, not to that degree. And, I suppose anyone in that situation, God bless you, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, because you do really think that you're the only one on the planet at that point who's fucking going through that, So anyway, as mad as it may seem, I grabs this lump of dough out of my pocket and I fucking chucks it down the fucking toilet. I mean, what the fuck? You know? I mean, you talk about not having experience and being paranoid. I fucking gets a dough and chucks it down the fucking bog. Crazy. But anyway, eventually summons the courage to get out the bog. Comes out, and Craigie must have been telling all the lads, oh, Duncan's out, these fucking tits, he's took hot knives. And I got the fucking barn. I was going to get a cider. And I could hear them all fucking saying, hey, well, are you fucking out here, Binnie? And I was like, what the fuck's going on here? So when the guy went, what do you want? I went, just get a Coke, mate, Coke with ice, Coke with ice. And of course, when I turned round, they were like, hey, what the fuck you doing, man, you softy, man, fuck off. They were all getting into it. I couldn't fucking take it. Me fucking brain was going, restart. I was like, oh. So I thought, fuck this. So I sort of drifted off over to the corner. And like, you know, when I thought they weren't looking, I thought, I'm fucking going. I cannot take this. I feel fucking ill. Which is obviously what they call a whitey. And I'd seen pure whitey, and I can tell you a few fucking stories about that. And, you know, I shouldn't have done. Maybe hypocritically, I was pissing myself laughing at these fuckers. It wasn't funny now. It was happening to me. But nevertheless, anyway, I heads for the door, chucks a fucking Coke down. I don't think I had a fucking sip out of it. As I'm going out the fucking door, no fucking shit, Rick, right? Who do I see? Fucking Catweasel. I'm like, no way, man, fuck off. Oh, I mean, go and take a look at the fucking picture of Catweasel, for fuck's sake. I mean, I'm on me fucking cake, right? And I see this fucker coming in doing, hey, Johnny. He's like that. And I'm like, oh, fucking hell. I'm like, all right. And he's like, hey, what's going on here? Is out there, and I'm like, fucking out. And when I'm out of it, all right, man, I'm fucking on another planet at the moment. I didn't tell him that, but I was like, fuck. I went, yeah, I've just got to get some fresh air, mate. The lads are over there. And I like pointed them over to all the lads. Anyway, we passed, I got out. And I thought, right, fuck it, go get yourself back to the caravan, don't you know? So as I was walking back the caravan, I got about fucking a couple of minutes up the road, and I fucking shit you not, I thought he was fucking following us, this Catweasel fucker. I thought, for fuck's sake, don't you, on your own, you've left yourself vulnerable, you daft cunt, you know. I'm like, what the fuck for, you know? You fucking stupid fucker, how you, because I thought in this state I couldn't tackle now, you know. I couldn't fucking tackle anything, so I thought to myself, right, look, chill out, just relax, you know, get yourself back to the caravan, you'll be safe there, you know. So anyway, I'm sort of picking up the pace, but every like, you know, sort of like a door going or a bin going. It was like, fucking hell, he's behind us, you know. I'm like fucking worried, like fuck. So anyway, I gets into the caravan site and I'm walking down, and it's sort of semi-dimly lit, you know. But you know, you can see okay, and I see the caravan. I'm like fucking champion. So I fucking gets to the door, and I opens the fucking door. I gets in, and I thought, right, I'm safe. And do you know what it is? You know, solitude. It's great when the timing's right, but solitude, when it's not, is basically hell. I don't know what hell looks like, but I just surmise it's like that. And when I shut that door, it was like a vacuum. It was like. And I was stuck in one of them fucking Ben's fucking boil in the bag fucking rice things, you know. And I was like, I was just frozen in time, and everything in my body amplified. So me heart, I heard me heart. I could hear me breathing. I was like, fucking hell, I need to go back to the pub. I can't stop here, you know. Well, all of a sudden, I didn't know it then, but I started to have a panic attack. For fuck's sake, you know, can this get any fucking worse, you know? To the point where my heart was pounding on my fucking chest, so much so I thought, I'm gonna die now, you know? On a fucking mini fucking break, the Glen fucking Shea and Duncan fucking Binnie fucking dies while away with a bunch of fucking crazies, you know. So I thought, you know, my mum is just going to think I'm an absolute fucking dick, you know. So I thought, look, do the right thing, write out a note, you know, at least let her know that you were a dick, and that, you know, she can understand why this happened. And I just thought, fucking, because honestly, I felt ill at this point. I just don't even know what to tell you the description of it was. But anyway, I grabs this fucking paper and pen, and I'm fucking going, dear mum, I'm sorry, ma. Like, I've never told you, but I started smoking dope early on. I've just overdone it tonight, and I shouldn't have done it. And you know, I feel sorry for, you know, my brothers, and I'm sorry about you know, you're gonna have a live life without us, and you know, and I know Dad's gone, and it's a nightmare, and I didn't mean to do this, but like, you know, sometimes you make mistakes in life, and there's no going back, you know. I'm sorry, ma. You've got to understand it, you know. It's just happened, you know. It's nobody's fault. It's not a lad's fault. I'm sorry, and I'm fucking scribbling away like fuck yeah, because I'm thinking I'm passing away shortly, you know. I mean, fuck me, man. I mean, I know, like, I felt some shit in my life, but because, see, the problem is, like, when you're on your own like that and you're on that vacuum, and now you're compounding the problem 20 times worse, it's just fucking insane. So you can imagine this is happening pretty fast, because obviously, even though I'm doing this in slow motion, really, it's not. It was quite, you know, it's quite fast. So what happens next was just fucking insane. The fucking door. I was like, oh, for fucking... How I didn't die then, I don't fucking know to this day. How I did not fucking die at that point is fucking unbelievable, because I thought, it's fucking Catweasel, the fucking motherfucker what he is. I thought he's fucking followed us up to this caravan, knowing I'm on my own, and now he's fucking trying to get in. Because I mean, you know, you're looking at, this is like 20 minutes, maybe no more than half an hour from leaving the pub, even though it sounds like it's more. It's like everything's in slow motion. And he was like, and I'm like, hello? And he's like, and I'm like, fuck, no. And I'm thinking, where's the fucking lads when you need them? They're fucking getting ratted on the fucking piss. And I'm thinking, fuck, don't and think. And I thought, you know, fuck this. I thought, I'm fucking, if that's that, I'm putting a fucking knife in him. I thought, yeah, I'm not even giving him a chance to punch us. So I was looking in the fucking kitchen door. I'm like, I'm coming, mate, I'm coming. Fucking grabs this fucking knife, puts it behind me back. That goes to the door, caravan door. I mean, yeah, what do you want? He's like, and I'm thinking, what the fuck? And me fucking heart was racing like a fuck. And I was like, no. And I went, what are you going to have to do? Because he's just going to start kicking the fucking caravan door in, you know. So I fucking gets a door and I fucking opens it. I was like, yeah, mate. And fucking I looks down, and he has fucking Dave Marshall out of his fucking tits on that drink, right? And I'm like, wait a minute, Dave. And I fucking turns on, puts a fucking knife back in the fucking door, shuts the door, and I goes over to Dave, and I'm like, Dave, what you fucking... He's coming in the fucking door, he's like, couldn't fucking toilet, boy. And I'm thinking, he had been fucking drinking, man. He was straight out when he come off the fucking slopes, you know, but he's a good skier. He was fucking skiing all day, full on, and he's gone straight on the fucking drink. One of these fucking beer monsters, fucking 6 beers are fucking sitting in it. And it's fucking, honestly, it couldn't have been 8 o'clock at night, and he's fucking dead. However, it sort of worked really well for me, because he was so done in, and I was so grateful it wasn't Catweasel, and that it was someone I knew. I was like, Dave, I'll get you a coffee. And by me thinking about other things, I came out of my zone I was in and went to him to help him. And while I was helping him bring him round, I was sort of coming down without us even knowing it, to the point where I'd almost forgotten. Now I got the fucking note, I screwed up, ripped it up my fucking bin, because I thought, fucking any cunt says that will have my fucking life. So I'm just going on, I'm helping Dave, and he's eventually going, oh, well, fuck, I'm doing much. I went, Dave, you can't go to bed straight away now, mate, you're choking, you're fucking sick, you need to stop up. The lads, I'll stop up with you, mate, we'll just keep having a coffee, come on. If you feel, I think he fucking fucked off the toilet, he was boffing up and all sorts. I was like, fucking hell, man, I wear, man. Fucking 2 days in and it's just fucking carnage. Anyway. So I'd pretty much come down to the point where I was feeling back to normal. I knocked a cup of tea up and I was having tea, and anyway the lads are starting to spill in, you know, they were coming in. Where the fuck you been, man? What's going on? What fucking happened to Davey, like? And I just kept it real simple. I was like, oh, he was out his fucking hell, I've been sitting up with the fucker, man. I says, oh, I felt ill, mate. I says, I had a couple of names, I was fucking done in. They were like, Craig, he was fucking telling me, you were fucking couldn't be the legs. And I thought, fucking Craigie, the fuck, I thought. Honestly, I kind of, you know, hey, he was only having a bit daft laugh, I could get that, but fuck me, man, I was done the fuck in, you know, and I thought, what's going on, you know, I was freaking out. So anyway, cut a long story short on that particular section, we finished up the night while I went to bed. However, because the snow wasn't down on the bottom of the mountain, the main lads who were there says, look, why don't we go and drive to Aviemore and we'll ski there for the rest of the day, and then we'll just travel straight back on the Sunday night back to home. So we pretty much put it over and everyone, yeah, that sounds like a good idea, let's do that. So we pretty much started to pack up in the caravans, and Sean was like, oh, you know, fucking, what happened last night? I was like, oh, and Sean, I didn't really want to talk with us. I says, I was just done in, I went, I fucking spoiled me night, you know. He went, and I says, I wondered where you fucking were. I says, I'll tell you what, old Sean, I says, you fuck out, why you take the fucking skins? He went, oh, nice. I just thought, well, you know, you fucking have one when you get into the pub. I went, Sean, man. I went, fucking hell, man. They're fucking hot knives, man. You fucker, man. Send you to fucking hell and back, man. He was going, oh, nice. I had them once. He went, never a fucking again. I thought, fucking tell us that now, you fucker. Anyway, we gets packed up, and we goes off to this. Me and Sean were done, so we're getting the bags there, put them in Paddy's car. I think at the time, so we had split cars and that, and there was this little swing was fucking just fucking run, and Sean says, oh, I'm gonna knock the joint up. I went, aye, no worries, not thinking fuck all of it. So anyway, he's knocking the joint up, and he says, he's like smoking like that, and he goes to pass it to me, and I thought in my mind, I thought, oh, you know, fucking, you just nearly fucking died through this shit, man. What are you fucking doing? Because I'm pretty sensible in a lot of ways, you know. But I thought, oh, you know, it was a one-off, it's one of them, you know, fucking get out of yourself, man, you big fucking teddy, you know what I mean? Anyway, I took some, so I went, here, passed it back. Anyway, Sean was smoking the joint at this point, and Pie shouting, fucking away, lads, man, we're fucking go, man, come on. So we're running back from the swing, and I gets in the car, and I jumps in the back, and I was in on my own in the back, and Sean was in the front with Paddy. And I seen Sean like nick the joint, obviously, because we had to get in to make a move to Aviemore. And I fucking, honestly, I just was straight back, as if I had took hot knives again. My whole body was just fucking paralysed. I was fucking stuck to the fucking car window. And I could hear them fucking talking, and I was like, and I fucking gets the fucking, you know, I think at the time with them wheels, I'm trying to wind the window down, me fucking face, and there's just nothing moving. I'm like, anyway, I gets it down a bit, and I'm trying to get some air, and I'm thinking, fuck lads, I'm fucking off me box. Now, you've got to understand, I had fucking 3 puffs off a fucking joint. I did 8 on the fucking wheel between one. Not even a blip on the fucking map, and now I'm fucking looking like I'm getting ready to fucking rocket launch to fucking Mars, you know. I'm fucking sitting in the back of there thinking, fuck me, I can't even feel me fucking toes. Like, my legs won't work, you know. I'm just like, fucking horrible feeling. So I don't know what the drive is from Genshie to Aviemore, but it's not short, you know. And during the whole of that journey, how the fuck they didn't realise I was fucked. But eventually, again, through general just time, I come out. Anyway, when we go out the car and we're getting sorted to go and get, well, you know, go and ski, Sean went, hey, you want some more dope? You want a couple off? And I went, oh, Sean, I'm just going to leave it for skiing. Yeah, fuck that, you know. He went, oh, yeah, worries, but Sean's a veteran, you know. I was just still puffing away. Anyway, we goes and does the full day skiing at Aviemore. Brilliant day, absolutely fantastic, thoroughly enjoyed. Gets out and I'm thinking, fucking hell, done in, fucking less of that now, less of that. Jumps in the car, we gets back home. And I'm just reminiscing on it and I'm thinking, fucking hell, man, what the fuck went on there, you know. So then the week after, we were going downtown on the Saturday, and normally what would happen is the lads would come up to mine, would have a few pre-drinks, if you want to say, in my bedroom, and then, you know, one of the lads would knock a joint or would have a bit and smoke, and then would book a taxi, jump in the taxi, get out the first bar, and then it would be couple of beers and a little bit of dope or whatever, a little nick and nick it again. So it was just almost like a ritual. And I remember it might even have been 2 weeks before it happened again. I think it might have been, but let's say even if it was a week. So it happens, and honestly I had a few off, and because I thought, oh, I'm not going to bother with the dope for a while, and then obviously Sean brought up some dope and it was a case of have some, and I fucking was straight back there. I remember walking into a pub called the Bowler Hat in South Shields. We got out the taxi and I walked past the bouncers into that pub, and it was busy because it was back in the day busy in Shields, and I just felt like I wasn't even part of the fabric of that building. I just thought, what the fuck is going on with me? I was whiteying literally in real time in the fucking pub. I was like, no, just spoiling me night immediately because I couldn't control me fucking brain to say it's bullshit, don't you know? You've done this a million times, but when your brain changes and has that experience, then you touch something that gives you even a touch of that back. I was just going straight back there. My fucking legs were away. I had a couple of puffs off. I was fucked. So I fucking said, that's it. That's me fucking done. I tried it once more after that. The same thing happened. I thought, that is me 100% out of the fucking dope game. And I pulled away, and you know, God bless me cotton socks. I pretty much stayed there. I've had a couple of touts off here and there over the years, but nothing, you know, to what people do now generally on a daily basis. I mean, fuck me, the stuff they're growing now is fucking rocket fuel, you know. I mean, we used to call it Maui Wowie back in the day, but this fucking stuff is Maui Wowie. I mean, you fucking have this fucking stuff and it's like, boom, you know, you're fucking gone. And a lot of, you know, dope people, and just they love that. They're just like the fucking comatose, like, yeah, man, it's fucking cool, you know, like Neil of the fucking Young Ones or whatever. But I just, you know, I didn't like the paranoia shit, and when that was kicking in with me, that was enough to make me say, I need to get the fuck out of Dodge, you know. So luckily enough for me, I cleaned up. I never did it really since, so, you know, I stopped very young. I think at the time when that happened, I was about 20, if I recall rightly. Someone tell us if I'm wrong, leave a comment maybe, I don't know. Hopefully you've enjoyed this story. And now it's a bit dramatic, but honestly it's the truth and nothing but the truth. It was fucking fucked up, man. But you know, you talk about whitey, I mean, fuck me, I've seen some, and I'm going to tell a story later about that maybe, but or a few stories about that. Maybe I'll mention some names, I don't know. But anyway, all I'm saying is being genuine, honest, great. I've been smoke free now for about 13 years as well, because I've continued to smoke tabs, and I packed them in about 13 years ago, you know. So happy with that, happy, you know, just I'm pretty like, you know, I don't need stimulus to, you know, make me feel the way I do when I feel good about myself. So yes, I'm no doubt that would add to it. You know, these drugs and whatnot, and drink does sometimes, but the reality of the situation is I don't need them, you know. But when they make you paranoid like that, why anyone would want to go back there, I do not fucking know, you know. That's just not good place to be in. And because, you know, I know people are whitey and they still smoking dope to this day, and I just think, wow, bless you, I don't know how you've done it. But anyway, it's all over. That was the story. Hopefully you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you in another one, no doubt. Bye for now.